How do you measure love?
Good job, Kayelynn.
Oh, money! Money!
How do you measure perseverance?
Oh, shit!
Thank you.
For 11-year-old Kayelynn Nieto, to be out with her family takes more than you might possibly imagine.
Drink. If we go somewhere, nothing is spontaneous.
The Road for Us starts July 17th on the 1-hour drive from Roxborough to Children's Hospital in Aurora.
We run right across I-25, 225, in the busiest times they can have.
Michael Nieto
We're always on edge.
and his wife Julie have made this trip 53 days in a row to keep Kayelynn company.
She's our daughter. Doesn't matter how.
When they adopted her 10 years ago,
She was a 7-month-old little girl, but she weighed 10 pounds and 4 ounces.
they had no idea that Kayelynn suffered from rare nervous system disorders
A hereditary sensory autonomic neuropathy.
that only 30 people have ever had.
So we spend our life in the car.
But this trip to Children's is the one trip to take her home.
She says she wants to come home, and we want her home. But we're scared. Is it good to be home?
Yes, it is.
Kayelynn has been separated from her family. 2 older brothers born to Michael and Julie,
I bet your dolls are up there.
and her biological sister Jessie, also adopted by the Nietos.
Happy to have your sissy home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep their home at 61 degrees in the middle of summer. They're keeping Kayelynn cool with vests full of ice packs.
And she wears this in order to keep her body temperature cool. Good job. Keep going.
And cold water because her body cannot regulate temperature.
There, that was like 30 right there.
We have become her nervous system.
Kayelynn cannot sweat and she can overheat quickly.
All right.
So her parents have to blast the AC
So I can check your temp now?
and monitor her
Yeah. Okay.
every 20 minutes.
She is at risk of heat stroke multiple times every day. Drink.
But can they keep this up?
We don't want her growing up in a hospital. It's not a fun place to be.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Can they keep Kayelynn safe at home?
It's a lot of work, but she's worth it. Cheers. Cheers.
6 weeks later, the hot summer sun has made life tough for the Nietos.
When you were out here a month ago, we had made it only 48 hours.
48 hours before Kayelynn was back in the hospital again.
99 even.
Ooh, you're hot, girlfriend.
Keeping Kayelynn cool is not just about keeping her alive. It's about keeping her calm.
As a spinning ballerina.
She also has several mental health issues stemming from birth.
Drug exposure, abuse of all kinds, fetal alcohol syndrome.
It's okay.
She has a whole conglomeration of issues that she has to deal with.
Wherever they go, they plug in a cooler to maintain ice packs for Kaylynn's vest. But after just a few frames of bowling
Ow, 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 ow.
All right, we gotta change out your ice. You're already hot.
and bothered,
I just want to do the candy machine. No.
and she starts to unravel.
With Kayelynn, although she's 11 years old, developmentally she's 5.
At home,
I usually get out of control like normal.
it can get much worse.
And then what happens when you get out of control?
I start hurting people.
Because of the conditions that our daughter is living with the medical, the genetic, and these mental health challenges, she lashes out in a domestically violent way. You're okay.
I get out of control because I'm hot and I'm angry at the same time. You're welcome. Like, I love her to death, but I don't like it when she hurts my mom.
She also cannot feel pain, a condition that has sent her to the hospital numerous times with injuries she didn't even know she had.
This includes hitting, kicking, screaming. She's destroyed her door to her room.
If my mom's in danger, I'll step in. I'll hold Kayelynn down. I mean, I've dealt with multiple things that most people are like, that actually happened to you.
I just have to believe that she's not hurting me because she doesn't love me or that she hates me, even though she says she does.
With the violence, with the endless trips to the hospital and its financial burden,
And we get unbelievably frustrated. I mean, we get down, broken down.
with siblings who need parents too,
Well, I kind of feel like kind of like in the middle of upset and like angry because like she gets more attention than I do.
One very important question has come up for this family.
They have said fairly bluntly, have you considered giving her up and turning over the state?
It's been suggested multiple times.
Should they keep Kayelynn at all?
Sometimes we just sit on the floor and cry because I don't know what the future is.
The state could provide for all her needs
All right, zip her up.
by putting Kayelynn in a hospital 24/7.
We can't just give up on her like that.
I mean, all I can say to them is shame on them.
I love her more than anything else.
So it's asinine for us to even think about the option of giving her back. She's our daughter.
That's why being out with the family
Good job, Kayelynn.
is not routine. It's special.
Wow.
We are a very strong family, and I really feel like we were meant to have her.
So much of our time together as a family in the last many years has been in a hospital this is the stuff that keeps us going.
How do you measure love?
That was good.
They measure it every minute of every day.
We don't take family time for granted.
With photojournalist Nelson Garcia, 9 News.